y'all. I don't know why I said y'all. That's stupid. We're gonna start over. And whoosh. Hi guys.
What she's trying to say is this is Best Slope Bronco, and we're headed on our way to what I think is one of those Jeep Badge of Honor trails, and that would be Engineer Pass. It seemed to be the most accessible. It's also pretty close to where Allie lives, so we're headed down that way now.
So, fun fact, Allie does not like this road at all. It makes me really nervous. So you can't see me because we have the camera pointed the other way, but I will likely practically be in Nate's lap for part of this drive because I don't like being on the edge with the drop-off.
Yeah, she's leaning basically right in my face, which is, as I in the videos I've seen, it's probably going to be most of the way on Engineer Pass.
Oh, good.
Since
that sounds fun.
Since a lot of Jeep trails in Colorado have shelf roads, and so just so you're advised. And we were trying to avoid construction on the other highway, and here we are, construction on the $1 Million Highway. And so they said expect 30-minute delays. So there you go. And we're stopping on a road where there's a nice little cliff right off to the side.
That's so fun.
Don't worry, we're not going to roll off.
I don't like it.
So I think we're going to
You can drive when I'm like this, right?
Yeah, I can drive like this. We're not driving at the moment, though. So these motorcycles just went around everybody, and then
their time is more important.
Push their way.
Yeah,
always. So we just had...
You guys, we just saw a moose. We decided we'll just stop recording until we get to, you know, something more interesting. And we're driving along and a freaking moose just jumped out in front of us on the road. A moose!
Well, not only that, but we had just got done having a conversation about how this would be excellent moose country. And then he just jumped out right, or she, I don't know, jumped out right in front of us. So we're going to just record everything.
I did get a picture, so I was able to be fast enough for that. It's a little bit blurry.
Well, we're not quite at Engineer Pass yet, but we've gone on to the trail that leads us to Engineer Pass, as well as Cinnamon Pass. So Animas Forks is down there.
Oh.
I'll kind of turn so you can see it a little bit.
This area here, that like,
Yeah.
is it
those,
like a ghost town?
Yeah, it was a little mining town at first,
That's cool. Okay.
so I think a lot of people camp down there and then come up Engineer Pass in the morning.
That is a sheer not nice thing over there happening next to you.
And people do occasionally roll off of
Jesus.
Engineer Pass, just FYI.
Didn't you tell me this?
Well, I gotta think that people who are being
there, friend.
This seems like a nice little obstacle for us to. Oh!
Ow! Thank you.
That hit
plate.
That hit the skid plate.
Thank you, skid plate, for your services.
This seems like an obstacle.
Yeah.
These rocks here.
Yeah. Which line are you gonna take, darling?
I have no idea.
Okay.
Probably a bad one.
Okay. Well, as long as it's not one that makes us tip over,
Yep.
I'm okay with it.
Should have had the camera on you for that one.
It's fine. I'm fine. It's fine.
All right. Says we should go off to the right here. Bronco. Oh! Hopefully that was a skid plate.
Oh man. Really hope so.
I don't know if you heard that, but it was a little scary. That's why you have skid plates, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you again, Skid Plates, for your service.
We're at the top of Engineer Pass. I guess I was flipping the camera around in hopes you could see the sign.
That pauses. It's a pause button.
I didn't even know that. I didn't even know that existed. Anyway, so what I was saying is, I was hoping to flip the camera around and show you the sign while we're in the vehicle, but we've got pictures. We'll add those in there somehow. So anyway, here we go.
Hey, you.
I was told that for this part of the video, I just have to stand here and look pretty, so I'll give it to Allie.
All right. So we finished our Engineer Pass excursion, the first one we did in our baby, and we have 2 key takeaways from our adventure. Takeaway number 1 is that we came up with our own rating scale. It's a pucker factor. Yep. So as you might imagine, on a scale of 0 to 10, the level of pucker, 0 being cool as a cucumber, it's all good, and 10 being I'm puckered so hard that I might actually perish. And so I think our average would you say that our average, or not our average, but our max puckerage on this
I would
trail?
say I would say the average was somewhere around like probably, I don't know, 1.5 or a 2, and then probably
the max.
The max was a 4, I would say.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Our max was a 4. Now, if you're a seasoned 4-wheeler person,
I would say you're probably going to be just fine, and there won't be any problems.
you're probably going to be at a 1 the whole time, maybe even a 0, because you're used to this stuff. The other thing that we learned was hand signals. And so when you are on a 4x4 trail and you are crossing other traffic going the opposite direction, if they are traveling in a group, they're going to give you some hand signals, and not mean ones, but ones like 4, which means that there are 4 people coming behind them. And then the next guy usually says 3, and so on, until you get to the end. And the last guy fists you.
Is that it?
Gives you a... Okay, so that's what we learned.
And can I add more? Or
Of course, I guess. You can stop being pretty and
did I do
be
okay?
useful.
Did I do okay at being pretty?
Yes,
Okay.
always.
Let's see what the audience says. Number 3 was just kind of learning about your vehicle. I think, be cautious, obviously, and then you'll learn something about your vehicle. I learned a little bit about ground clearance, as you'll see, or as you probably would have seen from a couple of the obstacles.
Yeah.
Although they were, I wasn't worried about them, but I learned where the skid plates are.
Yes, we did. All right, so we hope you enjoyed, and we hope to see you next time on Best Slope Bronco.